I am going to discuss about the overview of the book. But first, let me introduce myself. I am Eileen May Anat, and I am the third reporter of the Group 1. We have overview of the book. Overview of the book has several major sections of grammar. Chapter 2 to 3, the key concepts and categories in English grammar. We have chapter 4 to 7, a close look at the major phrase types. We have chapter 8, clues grammar. We have chapter 9 to 12, building on the clues. Chapter 13, the grammar of conversation. And lastly, the reference section. Chapter 2 to 3, the key concepts and categories in English grammar. This chapter presents a basic introduction to English grammar. It provides the foundation for the discussion of the particular areas in the chapter. This chapter also introduces the basic terms for structures, rules, and classes in English grammar, and also illustrate them throughout with real corpus examples. This chapter have a less room for the information about discourse choice, found more plentifully in the later chapter. Chapter 4 to 7, a close look at the major phrase types. This chapter covers the major classes of content words or lexical words: noun, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, together with the related phrase, noun phrase and verb phrase, adjective phrases, and adverb phrases. Chapter 4 contains noun, pronouns, and the simple noun phrase. We have chapter 5. It contains verbs, while chapter 6, the variation in the verb phrase, tense, aspects, voice, and modality. Chapter 7, it contains adjectives and the adverbs. So we have chapter 8, clues grammar. This chapter introduces the structure and functions of independent and dependent clause. It is a pivotal chapter, roughly halfway through the book. Chapter 9 to 12, building on the clues. This chapter, it explores the additional clause-based or clause-derived structures. Chapter 9, complex noun phrases. We have chapter 10. It contains the verb and adjectives complement clause. Chapter 11, the adverbials. And also chapter 12, the word order choices. So we have chapter 13, the grammar of conversation. This chapter places the spotlight firmly on spoken language, and it shows how the grammar of conversation is adapted to a particular demand on spontaneous spoken interaction. It highlights some special features of conversation of grammar. For example, disfluencies, discourse markers such as well and okay, ellipses, interjections, and taboo expression. Taboo expressions are swear words. So we have a reference section. At the end of the book, we see a glossary or grammatical terms and an index. The reference section of the book is designed for all users, but especially to help teachers and students using it as a reference grammar.